today. I'm head teacher of a 370-role primary school, which is in the middle of nowhere. Does that work? Yes, it does. Right, basically what the idea behind this is, we have done Autumn Watch in our school, but it's actually about triangulating events over the last few years. Mission Explore, seen some presentations at previous TeachMeets. If you're students, if you're not aware of Creative Star, Juliet Robertson's blog, I'm a teacher, get me outside of here. It's the first thing you should look at. It's absolutely brilliant, an outdoor learning site. And then Camp Ed, which I was lucky enough to curate in the summer. There are some veterans of that here, which was, we complained at the cost of festivals, so learning festivals, education festivals, so we set one up in a field just north of Halifax. And it was -2 May Bank holiday, because it's 1,000 feet above sea level, which we didn't realise when we agreed to tent it. So, starting a new school, the staff have already bought self-help books for living with someone with ADHD, and I'm a bit of a shock for them. So this is our school site, it's about 7 acres, and we have a beautiful forest there, which is out of bounds, it's dangerous, or was. And we were trying to look to see how to use the site. Our children are amazing. If you teach in London, come and join us, we've got some vacancies. Our children are just beautifully behaved and what's called South Lincolnshire passive. They'll sit and they'll take anything. They're just absolutely wonderful because we are just firing up. We have outdoor classrooms, we have all sorts, we have a dipping pond, and the staff thought it would be really funny on recent observations that 6 out of 15 in November were outdoor lessons, and they hit my code for 2 of them. So, Autumn Watch. This came from Mission Explore. We can't, buses are expensive around us because it takes them half an hour to even get to us. So we borrowed 40 tents, and the first morning of their trip was, and it's the hardest thing for the teachers and for me, we gave them no help on how to put tents up. 95 minutes was the fastest. That is our school business manager, ex-Royal Regimental Sergeant Major in the Army. Say, gotcha, no. So finally we got them up, and then they went home for an hour while we girded our loins and got ready, and they all turned up. We locked the site down, no parents were even allowed on the site, they were signed in. 3 governors and myself stayed up all night so that for the safeguarding issue, because we've got some very young, sort of August year 3s. And we had a bonfire with police tape around it so they were safe. And they had jacket potatoes, and then we did our Autumn Watch activities. And we are very rural, so we had pipistrelle bats, we had barn owls flying over the top. We had barn owls at 3 o'clock in the morning, screeching to each other, and at 10 o'clock the next morning we had a fly past of 12 swans as well, which was just absolutely beautiful. These are year 3s, many of them had not even had sleepovers yet, and as it was going to be cold October, we put 5 in a 3-berth tent, so they're really wedged in. So they made their own hot chocolate, and they did lots of night activities. And I have to say, as much as it's brilliant having students here, outdoor learning is just so wonderful because we found out so much about what our children can do, whereas in the daytime we find out what they can't. I know you're going to throw it at me, it happens every year. And so, just to say, they all camped, but actually I'm old, I'm overweight, and I took my caravan.